Hello, my name is Caden, and this is the Ripley Project. Welcome back to episode 2, people. We're here, and let me tell you, we've got a lot to do today, like a lot. Just as it's turning night time as well. Yeah, there's so much to go through. We've got a whole new thing planned. Let me tell you, this house is great. I like where it's situated for the most part, but this swamp biome's just really bugging me, and I've kind of cleared all the trees out now, so it's not looking too nice. Not to mention, there's not really anything around. This is kind of more of a boring biome, and that's not to say I wouldn't rather be in the plains. That's kind of where I'm aiming to go. But I've got a spot in mind. I've got somewhere. I've done a little bit of exploring off camera, and as you'll see, there's been a little bit more organisation going on. I've got some sugarcane up, which obviously we might have to destroy soon if we are planning to move. Let me just go to bed here. But yeah, you can see in in this tiny house that I've got, it's looking a little bit better. It's still a little bit all over the place, but actually these two can go. We have a little bit more of an organised living space in terms of a chest, a furnace, crafting table, and the bed is now over this side, so it's sort of not in line with the door, was what I was planning. And I've also got a lot more blocks. I did a little bit of mining off screen, as in I got some wood and I got some sand, because I knew that we'd be needing both those things, so I just thought, oh, I'll get some of that. And yeah, other than that, I've only done a tiny bit of exploring. I've probably done a max 15 minutes off camera. So yeah, let's get started. So for me playing right now, it's a lovely Friday morning. It's very nice and sunny and clear sky. And not to mention, I'm also a lot better, as you can probably tell from my voice, and I'm a little bit more enthusiastic. I had no energy before, so it was kind of a losing battle. I haven't fought a spider yet, and they look a little bit weird in this. They look a bit darker than I remember, but I'm gonna... Oh yeah, that's right, they're friendly in the day. Is he running away? Oh my gosh, he's forgotten. He's forgotten I just hit him with a sword. Okay, anyway, sorry spider. And he dropped nothing, so it was not worth it. But yeah, not to mention, I'm feeling so much better, and before... It was very clear. Obviously, I'm still a little bit nasally, and I might need to blow my nose a few times throughout this. Not that you'll hear that. I will definitely cut that out of the video, but I've got a lot more energy in me today, so hopefully this episode will be less monotone. But yeah, so my main plan for today really is to move out. I want to move out. I want to explore. I want to find a better place to settle, a better settlement, and I also want to show you a little feature in this that's going to help us move that I found out about the other day that's really interesting. So maybe we should get stuck into that first, since I've got some wood. So here you go. So I'm going to get some of my planks and some of my logs, and I'll show you this. I'm going to need to make 4 chests. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So here you go, chest. Here you go. We've got 4 chests, right? Normal, same as this. This is 2, obviously. And if we put them in a grid like this, in a 2x2 format, we should get a crate. Now I haven't used this yet, so right, I'll show you. I'll grab some items and we can explore. So obviously I also got some food off camera. As you can tell, I've got a lot more pork chops on the go. So yeah, this is a crate. You can probably imagine what it does, especially if you've played newer Minecraft. So if we go into it, you can see it's only a 3x3 thing. Obviously it's quite cheap to craft, but yeah, so if we place some stuff in here, it's just like a chest, but essentially, as you can imagine, if I pick this up, it should tell me what's inside of it. So it acts like a backpack. It's kind of like a shulker box, but it's a lot easier to use and to craft. So it's a lot more balanced, I think, and it's also limited in that you only have, a 3x3 space. But all my stuff is still in there, so we're going to be using those, I think, to move a lot of my stuff. Obviously, we're also not going to be taking down the original house, but I think we should do something special to remember it. So I want to make a sign, and you only get 2. But I want to make a sign, and I want the sign to go on the front of our house. Maybe we should put it on the floor, or maybe it should go on the front of the house. I'll put it here, because the torch should stay. My first house. My first little house. My first house, and then what? Should I put the date that I'm moving? So for me today it's the 29th. of September 2023. There we go. So, okay, nice. And at least that way we'll never forget this house. We're not going to rip it down. And yeah, I think I collected a few flowers as well. So let's put just a couple of those outside. Perfect. I love it. So yeah, let's get ready to move. I think maybe we should wait for the night to fall again. Maybe take some of these seeds, take some of the sugarcane. And yeah, so... Oh, I just had a pig die in some sinking sand, maybe. But yeah, we're going to leave everything in here. We are going to take the items, but we're going to leave the blocks. That's good. I almost forgot my coal. Yeah, we haven't really got that long until we kind of need to start moving. So let's pack some stuff away for these last sort of 5 minutes that I've got before I need to leave. And we have enough resources, I think, to last us. So let's just pick these up. Here you go. So we got our blocks, our food, and some random items like roses or sticks or gunpowder. And then we have more food. Yeah, sorry, we've got more food and we've got some mob drops like eggs and feathers and everything else. We're not going to dwell too long on this house anymore. It's sort of the end now of this little abode. I think it was useful for our first episode, and it's nice that we've got this little box house here still, but you know, I think I've got an idea of where we can start venturing out to find a new place to live, and I'm very excited to do that. So yeah, let's get excited, people. Just as the sun sets, a new day begins, and we are going to we're going to go to sleep and hopefully avoid any oogly mobs coming at us from the dark side, from the night time. And we're going to venture out. We're all good. We're ready, I think. I'm already hearing some zombies. Okay, let's keep it safe. Let's go to bed. Let's double check we don't need anything here. I'm actually going to put the flint back in the chest as well. Let's go to sleep. I'm excited. I'm very excited to start this new house, to start our new place, but it's going to be a long walk. I'm just going to warn you. We're going to be quite far away, and I'm not sure if we're going to come back. Yeah, let's get some sleep. Let's rest our heads, and we will venture off. We will venture off in the morning. It's time. We're waking up today. A zombie is still walking beneath my house, and there are some zombies outside. It looks like it was a pretty crazy night. I think anyway. Here we go. There are zombies dying in the sinking sand already. I think with my positioning of our house, there was a cave right here that we immediately saw a creeper in last episode. I think it was a very problematic place to build the house, so we're gonna say goodbye. Goodbye, house, and it was lovely to stay here for a while. The mossy floor, the natural modernist floor was a pleasure. But I think now we need to close this door and leave this place with our crates on our back. So goodbye, house. See you soon. It was very nice to stay with you. So, funnily enough, as we're leaving our house, I knew I'd spotted something down here before, and just before we leave, as a last thing, I'm going to grab these torches that I've just crafted out of my inventory. As a last thing, I know I spotted something down here, and there are some skeletons, which is quite dangerous, quite scary. His arrow looks purple, weirdly. There's also... oh god, there's also a zombie. But this iron ore is what I'm here for. It's okay, he has exploded, so we've diffused of that situation. Let's avoid this zombie here, and... oh god. Let's leave. I'm not interested in fighting him. He can't chase me. But goodbye, house. Let's go. I've said goodbye enough times. I'm obviously just sad to leave it. I don't want to leave. So the way I know we're coming in the right direction is these lovely flowers. I'm actually going to pick these up. This is a shrub as well, not a sapling, but I'm not going to take that. Flowers are really useful in this version, I think, because the dyes play quite a big role. What's this here? That's really funny. It's yellow flowers in the shape of the McDonald's logo. It's almost like someone has placed these and this wasn't naturally generated. Wow, that must be a sign, because I love McDonald's. We're gonna take these flowers. That's so weird. I love the McDonald's logo. Yeah, so this biome here, quite different to the weird swamp jungle biome we were just in that I didn't really care for, has a lot of flowers, and I want flowers, especially these. So these ones as well, I did want to mention this. These flowers play quite an important and significant role. If you watch that video I mentioned in the last one that got me into this mod, this is the cyan rose, and the cyan rose was exclusive to Pocket Edition, and there were only two features really. There's some mushrooms here too. There were only two features really that were exclusive to Pocket Edition, and that was the nether reactor, if I might be wrong on this, the nether reactor and the cyan rose. And the cyan rose is so nostalgic for me. That is something that is super important to my old Minecraft experience, and I think many others. I even had a Minecraft Instagram account where I did stupid giveaways where I never actually gave anything away. I know. Sue me. Put me in prison, lock me away, and throw away the key. But this was the like icon logo thing for my Instagram account back in the day, and I think that's just quite funny, and I really like them. I think they're really nice. But we're kind of approaching where I want to be now, if you can kind of see it. So I don't really want to be situated here for one reason, which is that there's no trees, so we're going to struggle. I mean, I assume we have saplings. Yeah, we do. We have loads. So if we did want to grow trees, we'll be fine out here. We're not completely stuck with using saplings to, and I can see something up there, using saplings to get wood for ourselves to build houses. But this is something interesting. This is an old school Minecraft pumpkin with a face carved into it. And if I'm right, we can put this on our head. Yeah, this is where I want to be. This is not too far from our old house over in that direction. And we're just in this lovely landscape, this lovely hill zone. And I think this is really nice. Maybe we want to be closer to the shore. I'm not sure. Yeah, I really like that hill over there. I mean, inevitably at some point we're going to be building a castle, but do you know what? I think this little area here is going to be great for a little village city thing. And I think we're going to find loads of stuff underground and around this area and maybe across the ocean. So it is getting dark immediately again. So let's build a little shelter. I think this is a great place to start our little town thing that we want to make. And the music's kicked in again. This was sort of really funny last time. The outro music just kicked in, and I hadn't decided that this was going to be the outro music. I think there's other YouTubers who have definitely used this in the past. But I just thought it was so funny. What are the chances of this music kicking in just as I was saying goodbye? But that's not what's happening this time. I'm going to build here. I like this spot. I think it's really nice. Let's place some torches around so that we at least know where we're looking. We're going to make a shovel and hope we don't die in the process of making such shovel. And we can start to build what is going to be our new home. And this might not be our home forever, but, you know, I kind of believe in not really destroying things in the world if they have meaning. And for me, our original house did have a lot of meaning. It had a lot of purpose. And I don't want to destroy stuff like that. I think it's important. As part of the nostalgia, it's part of the reminiscing. I need to know that that house is over there if I ever need it. Okay, let's start. I'm going to expand this one out again a little bit more. Let's just make sure we have enough space. That's the last thing we want, is to not have much space. But we're going to. This cow wants to join in the base building process. Yeah, let's put our crates down. I hope a creeper doesn't come along and like blow some of this up, because that would be unfortunate. But I think we'll be okay. And yeah, I think we need some windows in here so that we can see the sort of stuff that's happening around us. We need to be aware of our base. I mean, I want this to be like a strong foundation. So maybe even if it's just one block here, and we have the double doors. There is a spider coming for us. Came out of the darkness. He's ready to attack. Okay, we got some string for that. This bush also needs to go. Hopefully that will deteriorate itself. Doors need to feel like they're... Oh no, oh no, that was very, very close. My reaction was quite funny to that as well. The skeleton is just falling in a hole, so we're going to just let him live there. And, of course, my sword is broken. You, however, cannot live in my house, because I'm I'm mid-building it, dude. Like, okay, it's ramping up. We're going to need to build this pretty quick. Let's get some of our glass blocks and at least put these 3 in. Oh my god, the zombies, the creepers, the skeletons, it's all happening. It's such a funny feature that they drop feathers. That's so weird. So, yeah, I think it's pretty important we get this done and out of the way, and we get our house built. I'm gonna put the planks like that. That feels like a good choice. And then of course we're gonna need to make doors, and doors are so expensive in this version again. Like, what? Oh my god, he totally just sidestepped me as well. That was a basketball move. Look at all the dirt. That was a crazy basketball move. He straight up just... Okay, we are in a very dangerous situation here. We're going to deal with this tomorrow. But he really sussed out my maneuvers and what I was going to do. That was quite crazy. We have got our own little zombie trap here. In fact, I'm just going to let them out. And then I'm going to... Oh my god, they put out a hefty amount of damage. And then I'm going to step inside, and we need to... Oh my god, all of the mobs are coming from up there. What is that? What is that I'm getting inside? Oh my god! What the hell is that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Disaster. Disaster has struck. What the hell was that? I'm actually so lost. What the hell was that? I knew this game had something scary, and that was obviously it. And I don't think it appears very often. I think it's if you stay up too late. I didn't like that. That was awful. It's actually turning to day. We're going to sleep, and we're going to try and go get my stuff back. At least we've arrived here, not at the spawn point in the world. That was insane. I'm so confused. I'm so confused with what that was. That was crazy. This is a little party we've got going on here. I know for a fact that that thing is in the video that I mentioned, but I kind of skipped over some parts to avoid revealing too much of myself. Oh my god, that was terrifying, dude. What was the, like, breathing? The, like, noises? Sorry, I actually feel bad that made me jump so hard, because I was already struggling to survive just trying to build my house. Let's hope I haven't lost everything. I mean, if I have, again, it's not the end of the world, but I don't think I will. I think I'll be alright. I think I'll have kept most of it. God, I can't not address that though, right? That was so scary. That was actually terrifying. Okay, we're making progress though today, even if it means I'm having to walk all the way back home. I should have set my spawn point. I didn't know it was going to be in my house, the little horrible thing. Am I going to have to fight it? Is it going to be gone? This is why it's so important to have shelter. This is good walking music though. We're making it all the way back in, you know, in quick time. Right, if I'm correct, my house is over the top of this hill. There's also no hunger, luckily, so... Oh, is it down there? Have I over-calculated? Ah, no, I can see it. It's up there. Okay, that's nice.